A tale as old as time. You see, now and then, an ambitious billionaire tries their luck creating a dinosaur theme park in a beautiful spot like this, and, well, see for yourself. Wild dinosaurs, broken infrastructure, struggling finances. But hey, at least the cherry blossoms are in bloom.
Our client has been abundantly clear in their expectations for this site. It's our job to meet those expectations and make this park secure, profitable, and a showcase of well-cared-for, naturally bred dinosaurs.
Allow me to emphasize the word secure there. And with the fences broken like this, who knows what dinosaurs escaped into the wilds? We have to be careful.
Of course, but don't let careful mean slow. This is a remarkable opportunity for us to expand our global influence, and I want this client to be overjoyed with our work.
While it may not be the most glamorous aspect of paleo curation, right now, getting everything repaired and operational is our priority. They let it break, but we're gonna fix it. You know, I'm impressed that a full-on theme park was even set up after everything we've seen. I guess imitation is the greatest form of flattery, right?
If that's true, Jurassic World must be blushing. The old owners of this place copied them right down to their park crumbling.
I'll fix it up. This needs fixing. Weather's calmed down. I'll make it good as good. Prepare and record it. I've got it.
Enclosures are operational and secure. Time to bring the dinosaurs back in.
Excellent stuff. Sounds like a classic trank and transport opportunity to me.
Not this time. Our client cares deeply about dinosaur welfare and does not want us to tranquilize them unless absolutely necessary. Find a different way to enclose them.
Very well. Our ranger team can herd the dinosaurs instead, which should work wonderfully. Or, as an old colleague would have described it, let's wrangle them into an enclosure.
Dinosaurs will respond to 2 commands. Summon, which will draw them towards you, and send, which will make them charge away. I know which one I'd be using.
Reporting stabilized conditions. reassigned.
Excellent work. Owen Grady would be rather proud, I think. Now let's head over to the second herd. Just as before, guide the dinosaurs into the nearby enclosure.
Asset status confirmed.
All right, let's get these freshly wrangled dinosaurs comfortable in their new enclosures. Or their old ones, considering they escaped from this place.
Control reassigned. Scheduling check. Confirming task. Task received.
We have no way to know what animals escape this park, so we need to be prepared. Let's set up security cameras to keep an eye out. We can assign a capture team to them, and if a threat is spotted, they'll be able to respond immediately.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals. Attention personnel. A new monorail station has opened and guests will be arriving shortly.
You know what? I think we're ready. Let's open this park to the public. And quick, before Cabot insists on a ribbon-cutting ceremony. We should focus on guests for a bit now that the doors are open. Keep them comfortable and they'll keep coming.
Attention personnel, please stand by for a vehicle return.
Juvenile carnivores have been spotted, and they're moving in on the park.
Maybe that's not so bad. It's not like a juvenile could do as much damage as an adult, right?
I wouldn't underestimate them. I suppose this is a rare example of dinosaurs breeding in the wild. If so, these animals would likely see humans as prey, not keepers.
Yeah, and there goes my blood pressure. Kira, you know the client was iffy on tranquilizing?
Circumstances have clearly changed. I will speak to the client. You do what you need to. That means contain them. Understood?
Heading to pick up the asset. En route to collect the asset.
From theme park to theme park, calamity to calamity. Even as attractions, dinosaurs are not meant for the modern world.
Commencing asset transit. Asset delivered. Delivery complete.
Great work dealing with that threat. I can feel my blood pressure going down already. Wait a second, are those? Protesters. Protesters! That's gonna really impact our bottom line, and that's worse than those meat-hungry juveniles. Can't they say that we're fixing the place up?
We need to get our income back up if this place is gonna survive. And we'll need some good PR on top of that. More naturally bred juveniles and happy dinosaurs would do it. This does all seem a bit too convenient to me, though.
Agreed. I have my own suspicions about those wild carnivores. This all feels a lot like Extinction Now trying to get in the way of our operation.
Well, let's do whatever we have to get them out of the way. Grease a few palms, bend a few ears. Or arms. Or, sure, we can just do the good PR thing.
Heading to pick up the asset. Picking up asset. Asset has been collected. Asset being transported. Asset has been delivered. You in my suite? Heading out. Adding to the list. No problem.
Attention. We have detected power outages across the site. Available. Procedure complete. Communication personnel.
En route to collect the asset. Asset collection request received. Transporting asset.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a
Asset
Compsognathus
being
to the park.
transported. Commencing asset transit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Stegosaurus to the park.
Asset transportation underway. Asset delivery confirmed. Heading to collect the asset. En route to pick up the asset.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a
Commencing asset
to the park.
transit. Assets in the air. Transportation complete.
This to the park.
Being transported.
We need more land if we're gonna make this place the world-class park that it was always meant to be.
I doubt that it will be that simple. Our client is nervous given everything that has happened, so we'll need to convince them that expanding is wise.
The client cares about security, right? Well, if Den's reputation can back it up, I can put in a good word to my security sector associates.
They care about security and spectacle. I can try and pull in some big entertainment sector names too, but I won't get far if Din doesn't impress them.
Asset transport. Transportation underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, pleased to welcome a consignee
Asset transportation underway.
That new patch of land is ours to develop, but it doesn't come without challenges. It's encroaching on the territory of some carnivorous dinosaurs, which could become agitated by our presence if left alone.
Then we should get them enclosed and secure ASAP.
I don't usually say this, but there's a bright side to this place teeming with meat eaters. The client here loves carnivores, and I can swallow down my anxiety around them for the dinosaur appeal boost.
Reporting a new asset. New asset ID.
Setting additional task. It's on the to-do list. Leave the repair to me. Responding to repair request. Asset collection request received.
Heads up, got a new asset.
Assets in the air. Asset has been transported. Transportation complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a consignatus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, please be advised that our weather... Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the wrap-up warmth and proceed to take cover until the snowstorm has passed. Ladies...
Picking up asset. En route to pick up the asset. Transportation in progress. Transporting asset. delivered.
Containing the dinosaurs is only half the battle.
The other half is making them comfortable enough to stay put.
The guests coming in are a good thing, and you can never have too much of a good thing, despite what my nutritionist says. You can see where I'm going with this. Let's pull in more guests, huh?
30,000 lives per day were at risk at Jurassic World. Now it's billions. The longer you reject nature's course in deciding the dinosaur's fate, the worse this all becomes. We never wanted to directly sabotage your work, but you left us no choice. Do not force us to escalate further.
Their reasoning is flawed, overly black and white. The dinosaurs may be struggling now, but with our help, they could adapt. Let's push forward. Extinction now haven't stopped us yet, and I have no intention of letting them.
I'd urge you to try and stay rational, but the dinosaurs seem to bring out the irrationality in the best of us.
Ladies and gentlemen, the snowstorm has now... Attention. Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery, ready for you to observe our magnificent animals. Attention personnel. A situation has been registered by our security system. Capture teams, report in. Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity. Ladies and gentlemen, is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Guys, should there be shadows in the lake?
We've got adult Spinosaurus approaching from the water. We need to handle this fast.
Oh wow, they do not look happy. Guess they've come for the juvenile we saw earlier. You know, sometime I'd like to have a dinner party where I'm not at risk of being the main course. All right, let's get those dinosaurs enclosed.
New asset reported. New objective received.
Attention personnel. We have an asset on the loose and in need of immediate capture. Attention personnel. A situation has been registered by our security system. Capture teams report
Asset to be collected. En route to collect the asset. Collecting asset. Asset in transit.
Ladies and gentlemen, for whenever nature calls.
Asset transportation in progress. Asset being transported. Delivery complete. Check request received. Asset has been transported.
I have some news for you all.
What next? There's a huge storm on the way? More wild dinosaurs are attacking? Another sabotage?
Less melodrama, please. This is, in fact, good news. Despite the state of the site when we took over and the challenges we've faced since, the client is incredibly happy with our work.
Ha! I knew we'd win them around.
In fact, they have extended our contract. They have a vision for this park, and they believe that we can bring it to life.
That really is good news. And as long as they keep signing our checks, I'll work towards whatever vision they want me to.
Heads up, got a new asset.
Oh, look at this. A juvenile stegosaurus. Certainly more impressive than a big iguana. Oh, and some advice that I wish one Ms. Sarah Harding would have listened to long ago. Don't get too close. Absolutely, don't touch. Don't touch.
Request received. Very requested. We'll get to that next. We'll get on it. Add it to the list. Asset transfer ready. Asset delivery confirmed. Take a look.
A dinosaur has swallowed a cell phone. A prehistoric animal with a ringtone is all fun and games until you remember how the phone got inside it in the first place.
Incubation personnel, please stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a consignate.
Collect an asset. Transportation complete.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Compsognathus to the park.
Acknowledging asset collection request. Transit has commenced. Delivery complete.
Can we take a sec to just reflect on what we've done here? We took a rundown facility that was a mess of broken infrastructures and wild dinosaurs and turned it into a success. That's pretty amazing, and more than paleo theme parks of the past have managed for long.
Tempting fate. You know, there's living dangerously, and then there's urging danger to take its best shot. Gee, that's bold.
Okay, I didn't mean to jinx it. Honestly, though, I was kind of nervous coming here. There are all sorts of stories about abandoned facilities on sites like Dark Jurassic, and I was expecting the worst. And now I really couldn't be prouder of this place.